BioWare have patented a new AI system that could revolutionise Mass Effect 4 or Mass Effect 5, whichever you're calling it. Well, what on earth does that mean? Will the NPCs have Geth level intelligence? Welcome back, Commander. I was looking around the internet for some Mass Effect related information for my new website. More on that a little later. When I came across this little gem. Over at the ComicBook website, they reported that BioWare have patented a new AI system. Let's take a look. New EA patent could be big for Mass Effect 4 and Dragon Age 4. Now, looking through the article, I mean, it's not very big, to be honest, but a couple of paragraphs did really stand out to me. What it is here. The patent in question involves NPC behaviour, and more specifically, equipping NPCs with the ability of self-learning, a bit like the Geth, which in turn would permit NPCs to adapt to the decisions the player is making. Of course, NPCs reacting to their decision making isn't a revolutionary idea or a new one. If you play as a Renegade Shepherd in the Mass Effect games, NPCs will react differently to you compared to a Paragon Shepherd. They do, but it's not overly dynamic like they're trying to suggest here. And they do this because of precise scripting on the behalf of BioWare. So a bit further down here it says, it sounds like the aim is to make the NPCs react not only to decisions player make over the course of a story, but also the player playstyle as well. So in other words, rather than check that you made a certain decision to influence dialogue, the NPC will also react to the available data about the player and then adapt themselves based on this data. So can you imagine it? They're building Mass Effect 5, 4 or 5, whichever you want to call it, and they're going to implement this new system. I mean, their NPCs are going to be monitoring everything that you do. I mean, they're going to even be thinking like, on their own. Do they agree with what you've done? Do they hear reports about you and, make their own decisions of whether they're going to greet you or not? I mean, imagine walking through the Citadel and you've got people cheering you on, or, there might be somebody coming over to you and saying that, you shot somebody that they know, because that's the way that they're programmed to think, and then they're basing those programmings on the stuff that they've observed about you. It's just mind-blowing of what they can do, and it kind of makes me think that this is how like the Geth started, isn't it, really? Because they started off as being workers and slaves, like normal NPCs. They have set routines and they will try to make the world feel like it's it's alive, but it's not really. They're only doing what they're programmed to do. So if they're going to break that programming and make them start thinking for themselves, have we started to think that this actually might be the actual plot Free Guy? Anyway, I mean, it does make me just wonder what on earth they can do with this technology and how far it can go, and it's something that's really, really piqued my interest, so I'm really looking forward to it. Now, as I said earlier, I am building a website. There'll be a link in the description below. It's under construction at the minute, but there'll be on the articles there about Mass Effect, about Dragon Age, about other games as well. I'm not just restricting it to those two games. So pop along, have a look, and see what you think. Let me know. Feedback is always welcome with that too. So yeah, let me know what you think. The comments on the new Mass Effect game having like Geth level intelligence for its NPCs. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Are they going to go too far with it? Could it actually even break the game? I don't know. Tell me what you think. I just want to say big thanks to Curtis for increasing his membership level. Much appreciated. Big thanks to him, Nerdy Dude, and all the supporters, and you for watching. I'll see you next time. Commander.